Hi there, welcome to another episode of the Too Lit to Be Hid series. Before I go in, I would first of all like to apologize for how long it has been. I know I'm so sorry. It has taken me too long or this long to bring you another video. But we're here now, so let's just get right into it. So on this episode, I would like to be talking to us on how that being a light puts you in a place of position, a place of power, a place of influence, and how that you can literally take control of an environment just by exuding that light that is on the inside of you. And I'm going to give an example of what I mean. A couple of months back, I went out. I was going to the market. I needed to get a few things, and then there I was on the island, stuck in the rain. It started raining and people were looking for where to hide. I also needed a place to hide, but there was no store around, no fuel stations around me, because I was like on an express that had a roundabout, so there was nowhere to run to. And then I spotted a man who sold biscuits and sweets on just like a truck that he pushed around, and then he had an umbrella, so he just parked somewhere and opened up his umbrella. I, like a few other people, saw it and immediately we ran to that place and hid under his umbrella. And while I was there, I started thinking to myself, what if this man just suddenly says, okay, I need you guys to just up and leave, and we would have no choice, we would have to leave. Or if he didn't like where I was standing or how I was standing, he had the power at that time to tell me to move or to just adjust. He was in control because I needed him. He had something I didn't have, but I needed. So he had all the power at that time. And I remember there was a sort of like a cooler that he wasn't using to sell stuff. It was an old abandoned cooler at the shed, and I sat on it because my legs were killing me. And then at a point, the man needed it because he wanted to sit down, so he told me to stand up, and I had no choice. I had to leave. I had to stand up. So I adjusted because it was his place. It was his territory, and it wasn't his territory in the sense that he owns the land or anything like that, but he had something that drew us to him. And no matter how important I am at my job, or no matter how much I may be the CEO of one big company somewhere, it didn't matter, because at that time I was at his mercy. I needed something he had, so he was CEO to me at that time. And so that's what light does to you. When people around you see you as someone of authority, like you exude wisdom, there's a way you carry yourself, it comes to being a child of God. It's just something about you. It draws men to you, and then it gives you a certain kind of power, a certain kind of authority. People say stuff like, oh no, we can't make that decision until he gets here. It happens, and that's what the wisdom of God does, and that's what the Bible meant when it said that you're like a city set on a hill that cannot be hidden. You can't be in a place and people don't know. And it won't be because you're trying to jump all up in their faces and be like, hey, I'm here. It would just be something exuding from the inside of you that will draw men to you. All right, so like I said, I like to keep these videos really short, so I'm just going to stop here till I come your way again on another episode of Too Lit to Be Hid. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like my video, and totally leave a comment. I want to hear from you. I want to hear times when you have found yourself in the place of authority, or times that being a light has just helped you as a believer, or how you are planning to put these things that I have said into practice. Also, you can see my t-shirt, right? It looks really good. This month of July, I will be launching the Too Lit to Be Hid brand, where we'll be making branded t-shirts like this. The idea to the whole thing is to get people to read their Bibles because they see your t-shirt. So someone sees this and sees Matthew 5:14, and the person is thinking, okay, what's in Matthew 5:14? It makes them open up their Bible.